the girl who waited. Because I cry when you cancel at the last minute. I never tell you. I hide it, shut myself away. But I do. Too much, till I'm tired and aching and wan. I fall asleep alone, hoping to wake up to your touch, but never do. Because you make 90 miles feel like from here to the moon, like an eternity in solitary confinement in a white room, forever alone with my thoughts and my memories and feelings I don't want without you. Because I keep changing my hair, hoping it's a piece of the puzzle, some bit of alchemy that will finally do the trick. Because I bake, but I don't eat, because I'd rather starve for the promise that someday you might carry me over the threshold of our haven into heaven, safe at last. Because I would happily die to savor that bliss for one single moment. Because I have tried and tried and tried so many ways to save you, to fight back the evil queen's soldiers and root out her spies, counteract her bewitchment. I fight and I bleed to free you, and you take up arms against me as if I am some unwelcome occupier in your life, forgetting always that you asked me to fight for you, that you once told me you liked that I was protective of you. Because no matter how you fight me, I will always fight to free you, because it's as much about who I am as it is about you. Because I'm more caged than you will ever be. Because I will never, ever let the villains of the world cut you as they have cut me. Because I will wear your scars for you like badges, treasure them silently like medals tucked away in a sock drawer. Because I would walk through an acre of raging fire just to hear you say hello one last time. Because the image of you marching off to the sea without me, turning away from me and leaving me there to let you die is burned in my mind, and I will not let you die alone. Because I will let you drag me over that cliff before I let you go willingly alone into the cold, cold sea. Because birds of a feather never fly alone. Because you have become the apex of all my plans. There is no other mountain I wish to climb except the one where your heart is waiting to join with mine at the summit. Because I cannot drink coffee at a counter without seeing you out of the corner of my eye, smirking and blushing, your delicate fingers wrapped around the rim of your mug, your knee touching mine. Because I have rejected so many since I met you, chosen you over people I never thought I could, and I don't regret it. Because even if you wreck my heart and break my life and take my final breath, my choosing you says something about who I am, and I don't know who she is anymore without you, but I know she chooses you every damn day, whether you're here or not. Because I don't like Bob Dylan, except you look like him. And now that he reminds me of you, I don't even mind that he's a terrible singer. I just grin like an idiot while the feeling of your hair in my hands haunts my fingertips. Because your mother reminds me of my Grammy. Because your sister is the sister I always wished I had. Because I've convinced myself that no matter what horrible things you've said about me behind my back, in your pain, that I can somehow, someday, be a part of your world and earn their affection and esteem, because I am up for the challenge of winning over every person who matters to you, because they matter to me too, since I met you. Because you are the only man who has ever danced with me, sung with me, the only man I've let pet the soft of my belly or touch my tarot cards. The only one who understands the visions in my head. The only one who listens to me sing and smiles. Because you are the only man with whom I can be myself without apologizing. Because you are the most beautiful man I've ever met. Because I'd rather die than hide from you. Because you remind me of Walt Disney. The wonder and fire and nurturing and longing. of my grandfather, a distant curiosity I always wanted to love me, so noble, so quiet, so dignified. Because you remind me of a father I never knew, of a dad who just couldn't, of every man who's ever mattered to me, but to whom I was never enough somehow. Because you abandoned me more in a month than they have in a lifetime, and I still choose you. Because you are almost 35, and I am 33. And by our family's records, this ride is half over, and I am not afraid. I am not afraid if you will hold my hand. Because I believe love can last forever, and you can make it last. Because I know what it's like to be a big fish in a little pond, and now that I am a little fish in a big pond, I understand even more. Because I never wanted to be a fish. I don't want to be the catch of the day, because I cannot hook the fisherman. Because I want to be the pond, teeming with life, beautiful, tranquil, needful, your escape, your source of nourishment and respite, that familiar place you go to think or to forget, where the sun shines on you year after year as your face grows worn and your hair white, the place you carry in your soul to get you through the days. Because I am the girl who waits, and you are the boy who leaves, and leaves, and leaves, and goes back to your comfortable world, while my world is completely defined now by your absence, every day colored by how many words you exchange with me or don't, by the hour at which you finally remember I exist, because I am like a neglected house cat who has no knowledge of the world outside this world of your making, and who waits and waits and waits for you to remember that you once chose me and brought me into this life of yours, waits for you to remember that you ever loved me. Because you are never here for me, and it doesn't matter if it's my birthday, or I'm bleeding, the wound invisible that never heals, the gaping hole left where once your light fluttered inside of me, the only proof I had to convince myself that maybe you really did love me. It matters not. I am still here alone, and I only know that I am alone because you exist somewhere else. And so I exist somewhere that is not the safe harbor of your arms. Because there's always this part of me that doesn't believe your reasons for why you're not here. And I don't care. I can take it. Whatever the price, whatever the pain, I can take it to feel you sneak up behind me, wrap your arms around my waist, and tell me that you love me, to hear you whisper my name as we rise and fall in the darkness. Name your price. Submit your list of demands, because I can take it. I don't want to, but I will, and you know it. And so I wait, and I wait, and I wait for you to make up your mind to love me fully, truly, out loud, bravely. I wait for you to have some conviction about me, about us, about you and what kind of man you want to be, to give you the courage you need to fly to my side and never leave. Because this is the sort of woman I am, and this is what I do. I wait, and I wait, and I wait, because I believe in you more than I believe in God, more than I believe that I am even alive. I believe in you. Because my faith in you is deeper and more ingrained than the faith required to take this breath, and this one, and this one, and the next. Because my belief in you is more real than my own heartbeat. Because I am and always will be your faithful optimist, and I will bring you galaxies of hope when you have none. Because when your dreams die, I will bring you 1,000,000 shooting stars, and we will wish for new dreams and build them together. Because I believe, and that is enough with which to build empires. And all I want to build with you is one home and one family and one life together.